press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, today we are going to learn a new chapter, that is the 6th chapter, triangle and its properties. You already learnt about triangle and different types of triangles in the previous class, that is in your 6th you studied about this. In this class I give you some introduction, that is the introduction about triangle and types of triangles. Okay, what is triangle? What is triangle? Tri means three, angle means angles, that we know in the previous lesson we learnt lines and angles. Okay, so here it's a triangle, it's a basic shape, that is in geometry it's a basic shape, that's a simple shape. It's a plane figure consisting three segments. It's closed plane figure that is with three line segments is called a triangle. So navill triangle anta andre hige heltivi, it's a plane figure. So plane figure means there should not be anything, okay, so it should be plain like this. So it's a plane figure and it's closed with three line segments which are in different direction. So mooru bere direction alli ironta three segments, line segments inda adu cover agidre aga ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, triangle ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, plane figure. So okay, triangle, that you know how to draw triangle. Tri means three angles, consisting three angles, different angles. Okay, so this is a triangle. It has three line segments, okay, and we can denote these points by A, B and C. So here A, B and C, these are called vertices of a triangle. Vertex means singular, vertex, and plural is vertices. Okay, so these are the vertices. Which are the vertices of triangle ABC? A comma B and C. Okay, and these three line segments, they meet at their end point. They meet at their end point and they make this plane figure. This is the basic closed plane figure in geometry, because by taking two lines we can't tell that it's a shape. So what can we say? These are only two lines or two line segments, two rays, like that. Okay, two lines athwa two line segments idre ನಾವು shape ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ when it is closed with three or more than three. So if it is a plane figure with more than three line segments, then we call that as polygon. So how many? It may consist of 4, 5, 6, 7. So like that line segments there may be. But here in triangle we can see three line segments which they meet at their end point, which are in different direction. Okay, so bere direction alli iruvanta moor line segments inda agide. So this is a plane surface. Okay, then here we can see three line segments and three vertices A, B, C, and the space which is formed here, it is called corner. This is called corner. These are called arms. Okay, or line segment or line segment are side of a triangle, side of a triangle, and it is corner. These angles, three angles, these are called corner of a triangle. Corner angles. Okay. okay, angle of a triangle. So these are called line, segment or arm. They are called sides of triangles. How many sides a triangle consists? It consists 3 sides, that is side AB, BC and CA. Because of these are line segments, we denote like this: line side AB, side BC and side CA. Okay, then these are the 3 angles. These are the 3 angles, and angles can be denoted by like this: angle ABC. So here we taken three names of the 3 vertex, okay, and the which is middle or which is in the center of these 3 letters, so that is considered as angle is there at that point. So ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತೇವೆ ಆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿನೇ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಂಗಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಆಂಗಲ್ ABC ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇಟ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ B. ಓಕೆ, then angle BCA. Here angle is formed at point C, and angle CAB or BAC. We can write BAC, angle BAC or CAB, and the angle is formed at point A. Okay, these are the 3 angles of the given triangle ABC, and these are the three line segments that are the sides of this triangle, and it's a plane figure. Okay, then so here we can tell that these 3 sides and these 3 angles are the 6 elements of a triangle. Okay, so they are 3 sides and 3 angles. Okay, and sides are denoted by like this, by marking line segment on that side, and angle can be represented like this. Okay, and we can write the definition of a triangle like this: it's a closed plane figure. A closed plane figure, closed plane figure with 3 line segments is a triangle. Okay, so here we can classify triangle on the basis of angles and sides. Already we know that we can see 6 types of triangles based on their sides and angles. Okay, classification. Classification of triangles. Okay, so based on so first we can see based on sides. There are 3 types of triangles based on sides. First one is scalene triangle. What is scalene triangle? Scalene triangle means a triangle with 3 unequal sides, or in which a triangle in which all the 3 sides are in different length is called a scalene triangle. Then how can we write scalene triangle? So scalene triangle nalli ella sides, the length of all the 3 sides are different. Okay. So here consider triangle ABC. So let this side be. So in here I am not taking exact length of the sides. Okay, for example, only for example I am writing this. So here in scale and triangle that we can mark all the three sides with the different sign. Okay, so scalar means all the three sides, the length of the three sides is different. They are not equal in their length. For example, triangle ABC. So consider this side AB as 4 centimeter. Okay, then BC as 6 centimeter and CA or AC as 4.7 centimeter. Here AB, BC and CA, all the three sides, they are different in their length. Okay, so here I marked 1 mark, 2 marks on this side and 3 mark on this third side. Okay, what it indicates? It indicates that this is a scalar triangle. So without taking any measurements, without writing any measurements, that we can come to know that the given triangle is a scalar triangle because of the symbols marked on the sides. Okay, this is the first one, that is scalar triangle. Then let's move to the second one. In that is the second one is isosceles triangle. What is isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle. Here we can see any two sides of three. Any two of three sides are equal. Any two sides that you can take equal. Okay, I can write like this. If I take like this, okay, so here consider this as a PQR triangle PQR. In this I can put 2 marks on these sides, on PQ and PR, and 1 mark on this base, that is QR. So what it indicates, without taking any measurements or without marking any measurements on those, that we can come to know that by seeing these symbols, so the given triangle is an isosceles triangle. Okay, this indicates that these two sides are equal in their length. Okay, PQ and PR. Here we can write PQ is equal to QR. Whatever may be the length, okay, they are equal in their length, and QR is said to be base. Here BC is said to be base for the triangle. And the third one is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. What is equilateral triangle? Here in this triangle, a triangle in which all the three sides of that triangle is equal, then it is said to be equilateral triangle. Equi means equal, lateral means sides of that triangle. So here we should take all the three sides as equal. Okay. Okay. So consider all the three sides of this triangle is equal, and we mark with the same mark on the sides. For example, it is x, y, z. Consider these vertices as x, y, z, and here we can have three angles, that is if I take 3 mark, then you can you should put 3 mark on all the sides. Otherwise, if you take 1, otherwise 2, like this. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Here we taken 1, 2, 3, and here we took 2 and 1, and here all the 3 sides are equal. So this is equilateral triangle. A triangle in which all the sides of a triangle is equal in their length is called equilateral triangle. Okay, based on the sides we finished 3 angles, and based on the second one is based on what? Based on angles. Okay, what are the types of angles? We know acute angle, obtuse angle, and straight angle also we know, but we can't take straight angle here. So we can take right angle to represent with the triangle. So the first one is acute angle triangle. Okay, what is acute angle triangle? Acute means that we know an angle which is less than 90 degree, that is called acute angle. Okay, here in triangle we can see 3 angles. When 3 line segments they meet at their end point, they make 3 angles, and in a triangle, if all the three angles are less than 90 degree, if they are acute angles, then it is said to be acute angle triangle. Okay, so here I write however it may be. So this is first one. If I take triangle okay, consider triangle ABC here. Okay, then how can we mark for the acute angle triangle? So all the 3 angles here, they are less than 90 degree. Then we can 1, 2 and 3. So by taking symbols to represent angles like this, we can take. So consider if it is 40 degree, then consider this as 70 degree, then okay, sorry, 80 degree. Okay, then it will be 60 degree, 40 degree, 80 degree and 60 degree. All the 3 angles are less than 90 degree. And the second one is obtuse angled triangle. What is obtuse angle? An angle which is greater than 90 degree is called obtuse angle. Okay, can you guess that how many obtuse angle there in a triangle? Is it's 2 or more than 2 or less than 2? Guessed? Okay, how many will be there? It's only one obtuse angle. So more than that, if we consider more than one obtuse angle, then it may not a triangle. Okay, it will be not a triangle. Okay, consider. So this is obtuse angle, however it may be. If I take x, y, z, then here y is obtuse angle, then consider this as 120 degree. If it is 120 degree, then another 2 angles, they must be acute angles. These x and z must be acute angles. Then there is no 2 obtuse angles in a triangle. And the third one is right angled triangle. right angle triangle. Then how can you write right angle triangle? Okay, here, so any one of three angles must be equal to, or that should be 90 degree. Then can you guess how many right angles are there in a triangle? Okay, guess. If I take P, Q, R, here at point Q, it's right angle, and always we represent right angle like this only. So if I take like this, so we put to represent right angle and not like this. Okay, then so here at the point Q, it's formed right angle, and in a triangle where one of the three angles is a right angle is equal to 90 degree, that is called right angle triangle, and there must be only one right angle. If we take two right angles, then it doesn't make right angle triangle. Okay, then let's move to the next. Okay, here they have given some interesting exercise to you. So here they have given, try this in the first page. Okay, write the 6 elements of triangle ABC. So I show you, if I take ABC triangle, okay, if I draw triangle ABC, then how can I write all the 6 elements of that given triangle? So 6 elements are 3 sides and 3 angles. Then they have given triangle ABC, then you can write like this: 3 sides, okay, 3 sides are side AB, side BC and side CA. So these are the 3 elements, and the other 3 elements are 3 angles. 3 angles are, how can you write? Angle ABC, angle BCA and angle CAB. Okay, so these are the 6 elements of any triangle, that is given triangle. If they name PQR, then you have to take PQQR like that. And write the second one they have given is side opposite to the vertex Q of triangle PQR. I show you one. Okay, what they have given is side opposite to the vertex Q of triangle PQR. Yes, okay. Draw a triangle PQR like this, simply, without any measurements that you can take or draw. Okay, so consider this is a triangle PQR, PQR. Okay, and they given to write opposite, side opposite to the vertex X, which is here, X is a vertex, and we have to write the side opposite to this vertex. Which is opposite to this vertex? It's PR. Okay, then side opposite to the vertex QR is PR. Like this you have to try all this. Okay, then you have given some triangles here, and you have to identify on the basis of their sides and angles. Here first one is, so they have given, in the first one they have given 5 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 8 centimeter. These two sides of this triangle is same. The length of those two sides are same. Then what can we say? This is an isosceles triangle. Then the second one is based on sides also we can tell, and based on angle also we can tell. So by mixing those two, we can say that right angled scalene triangle. Right angled scalene triangle. I show you here. So I show you one. They given like this. So this is a right angled triangle. Okay. Then the length of all the sides also different. They are not same in their length. Okay. P, Q, R. And this length of the side is 10 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Here they have given symbol right angle. Okay. By mixing side and angle, we can say that. So first we have to take angle, then it's right angle. Okay. Right angle, and all the three sides are different in their length. Right angle scalene triangle. Right angle scalene triangle. And the third one given is like this. Okay, 7 centimeter and 7 centimeter. This is obtuse angle L, M, N. By mixing sides and angles, we can say here obtuse angled isosceles triangle, because two sides are equal. These two sides are equal. So not with the length I drawn here. So to show you, I written here. Okay, I drawn here. So taking this, if these two are equal, then we can say that this is an isosceles triangle and it's obtuse angled isosceles triangle. So by mixing these two, we can say the names of the triangles. And the fourth one is, it's 5.2 centimeter, 5.2 centimeter and 5.2 centimeter. Okay, then here we can say that equiangular. Okay, when we tell equiangular, okay, if all the angles are equal, then we say that the given triangle is an equiangular triangle. So here they have given about sides 5.2 centimeter. Then the length of the three sides are equal. Then we can say that this is an equilateral triangle. And in the fifth one, two sides are equal. Then we can say that obtuse angle isosceles triangle. Otherwise, if we say obtuse angle triangle, it's okay. But they have not given angle here, the measure of the angle. Then we can say that on the basis of the given measurements, the length of these sides, we can say that this is an isosceles triangle. And in the sixth one, that is 6 centimeter. The two sides are equal. That is 6 centimeter. So in that we can tell that right angled isosceles triangle. Okay. Let's move to the next topic. Median of a triangle. Median, it means a midpoint of the line segment. Median means it's a line which shows the midpoint of a line segment. Medians of a triangle. How can we find out median of a triangle? Okay, I show you. So it's a line segment. Okay, median is a line which joins the vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the midpoint of the opposite side. Okay, so ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಎ ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿ, Cbse is opposite to A, opposite to A. Okay, median is a line segment, or it's a line, okay, which joins one of the vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಂತೆ, ಅದರ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದರ ಸೈಡ್ನ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ M is a midpoint of BC. M is a midpoint of BC. ಸೊ BCಗೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಮಿಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಡ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಎನ ಎಮ್ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಎಮ್ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಮೀಡಿಯನ್. ಹಿಯರ್ AM is median of this triangle. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, how many vertex are there in a triangle? It has three vertices. Then we can draw median for AC also. Okay, if consider this point as midpoint of AC, when I join B N, then it's a median, another median. Okay, here also I can draw median for this. So if I consider K here, midpoint of AB, when I join this in 9, okay, here this is KC is called as median of AB. Okay, here one triangle, any type of triangle, it consists three medians because it has three vertices. Then we can draw a median for every side. Okay, it consists three medians. Then how can we draw median, or how can we find the midpoint of this side? So I show you. So if I take one side, that is BC here, ಸೊ ಬಿ ಸಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಒಂದು ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರದ್ದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದ್ರದ್ದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬೇಕು, ಕಾಂಪಸ್ನ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಫ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೆಂತಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರದ್ದು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ so when I draw like this arc, when I cut arcs this like this, so this is when I join these arcs where they cut. Okay, here this is called the midpoint of BC. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಇದು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ 3 ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಈ ತರಹ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಓಕೆ, ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ this as triangle ABC. Okay, so this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay, here it's a midpoint of BC. Consider this as M. When I join A to M. A to M here, AM is called as median. AM is called as median. So ಹೀಗೆ ನಾವು 3 sides ಗುನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. AM ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಬಿಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಟು ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸಿಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ median for every side. Then we can write the definition of median like this. The line segment that you can take, otherwise you have in your textbook, the line segment joining a vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of its opposite side is called a median. A triangle has 3 medians. Okay. The line segment joining, this is a line segment joining a vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of its opposite side is called a median. Okay, a triangle has 3 medians. Okay, then let's move to the next one. Okay, here they have given think, discuss and write. I read this. How many medians can a triangle have? A triangle has 3 medians. Okay, then does a median lie wholly in the interior of the triangle? Okay, think of this. They are asking that all the 3 medians, whether they lie in the interior of a triangle or exterior. Yes, always they lie in the triangle only. Okay, all the 3 medians, they lie in the interior of the triangle. Okay, let's move to the next one, that is altitude. Altitudes of a triangle. Okay, here altitude means height. Okay, so how can we consider or how can we find out the height of a triangle? Here also we take the perpendicular line segment to the opposite vertex. Okay, then if I draw So consider triangle here. Triangle ABC or PQ or anything. Okay. So for this height, here we should consider the height of this triangle. Okay. Then this is P. Consider this is PQ and R. Here also it's a line segment which joins a vertex. Okay, vertex of the triangle to its opposite side perpendicularly. Okay, so perpendicular agi irbeku illi ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಕಟ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಟು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟು ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಲೈನು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಆಗ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಲ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, so here when I consider here I can take, so this is height of, here consider m. Okay, pm is an altitude, that is the altitude of a triangle. Okay, so here they have given, okay, let's take the definition for this. The perpendicular line segment from a vertex of a triangle to its opposite side is called an altitude. So how many altitudes are there in a triangle? Obviously it's 3, because we have three sides and 3 vertices. Okay, a triangle has 3 altitudes. Okay, here you have think, discuss and write. Okay, so same as the previous for the medians we saw. How many altitudes can a triangle have? So I written there. And draw rough sketches of altitudes from A to BC for the following triangles they have given here. Here they have given acute angled triangle, right angled triangle and obtuse angled triangle. Okay, here we have to take, three types of triangles. One is acute angled triangle. So this is acute angled triangle. Okay. Okay. Then the second one is right angled triangle. And the third one is obtuse angled triangle. Okay, the given is to draw perpendicular line to the opposite side of vertex A. This is A, B and C. Here it is A, B, C. So they given like this triangle. Okay, here A, B, C. Okay, here it's A, B and C. Okay, what I have given is draw rough sketches of altitudes from A to BC for the following triangles. Okay, here we have to draw perpendiculars for this. If I take like this, I can draw altitude for this as, consider this as M. EAM is altitude here, it should be perpendicular to the opposite side. Here, how can you write from A? Consider a perpendicular line to the opposite side. So so here BC is opposite to AC. Then if I draw perpendicular to BC, then AC is itself is an altitude for this triangle. Then for this triangle, obtuse angle triangle, if I draw perpendicular to this vertex A, then I get perpendicular like this. So when I extend this, I get height of obtuse angled triangle like this. Then where it lies? It lies outside of the triangle. It lies outside of the triangle. Okay. So by this we conclude this class. We finish this class. In the next class we discuss some other that is related to triangle and related to this altitudes. Okay. Thank you.